Active learning is when we are actively engaged in our studying, instead of just reading the passages or memorizing them because we have to, but we actually want to learn what we're reading. So we will recite, we'll explain different things, we'll be able to teach others, maybe we'll draw it out, whatever is a good way for you to learn, even more than just reading or memorizing. Physiological preparedness is a way that we can make sure we are ready to stay concentrated as we study. Making sure we've had enough sleep or rest, a good, healthy, balanced meal or meals that day, making sure that we keep our body healthy by staying active, and anything else that we need to do to help our bodies stay more concentrated and focused as we study. Staying in the flow is a way that we can be engaged and focused and concentrated as we study. It's okay to take some breaks every now and then to help our mind get rejuvenated and ready to read again or do that difficult math problem. It's also being attentive and focused and engaged, excited to learn new things. There are many different types of concentration strategies, but I just wrote a few that help myself or that I have learned about this semester. I said avoiding external or internal distractions, meaning any thoughts or worries or things outside that distract you while you're studying. Taking little breaks to reward yourself and get your mind ready to study again. Writing down distraction or worries on a pad so that you're not thinking about them and you can think about them later. Changing the setting on your device, like putting it on Do Not Disturb or turning your phone off. Choosing a quiet study area so you don't have those external distractions, and getting adequate sleep and food so that you have that physiological preparedness. Overcoming internal distractions is not thinking about any worries or daydreams or other tasks you need to complete or plans that you have later. External distractions are anything outside of the internal distractions. It could be someone walking in the room, or roommate talking to you, or maybe the sun is too bright or the temperature's off in your room. The best type of study environment is somewhere that has good lighting, has a good temperature, is comfortable, is quiet, and has limited external distractions. There are many ways to improve memory while studying, but these are a few that I researched and that I enjoyed learning about. The first one is avoid pseudo-forgetting, which means that you think you've learned it before but you forgot, but really you've actually never learned it. So it's okay to spend time on it, to memorize it, and to learn more about that topic. The second one is the funnel approach, meaning you should learn things at a grander view before learning the little parts and the little details. The third one is using classic mnemonic devices, which help you remember certain words or certain groups, grouping certain things together. There is a study that showed that students that use mnemonic devices increase their test scores by 77%. The last one is recite versus reread. We're able to remember things better when we recite them versus rereading, because rereading takes a lot of time and you might not even be focusing as you're reading the words. But reciting, you're not looking at anything and you have to say what you remember with just your mind. I added a link that talks about memory and ways that we can enhance our memory during study. I would encourage you to click on the link and watch it if you have any extra time. There are 3 different types of learning styles that I put on this slide. The first one I wrote is auditory, which means that you learn the best by hearing different things or repeating things out loud. The second one I put is kinesthetic, which means you learn best by doing or being creative. And the third one is visual, which means you do best by writing things out or highlighting things or seeing them as pictures. The ones that I found that work best for me are auditory and kinesthetic. I love to recite different things out loud so that I can remember them better or create rhymes or rhythms. And I also love to be able to do things to solidify them in my mind. I like to watch someone do them and then I do them a few times to learn better. Everyone has different learning styles, and a lot of people actually have multiple or a little bit of each. Thank you for listening to my presentation on ways to be more concentrated.